Hello, ladies and gents, and welcome back to the Minecraft server. My name's Lunar, and today, well, we're still living in our little treehouse here. And don't get me wrong, I like the little treehouse, but we need to get some diamonds. And luckily, there's a pretty expansive cave system right at our spawn where I was able to get some iron for a pick. So I think we're gonna go down there. I'm gonna bring a stone pickaxe with me to mine iron and other stuff. And hopefully we can find enough diamonds, but who knows. So let's get right into it. I'll probably just do this mining trip as a time lapse. So let's go see what we can get in this little mining time lapse. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Editing Lunar here, once again back for a quick time-lapse chat as recording me gathers materials in the background. I kind of wanted to talk about a few things going forward with the channel. Firstly, I want to put out these videos on my Minecraft server weekly or at least bi-weekly, because I feel like the biggest problem I had with the server last time was A, I didn't start recording from the beginning, and B, there really wasn't a lot going on. So I hope by recording weekly, the members of the server are going to engage a bit more. If you want to join the server for yourself, all you have to do is pledge to my Patreon at the $5 tier, and you will automatically be added to the Discord server, assuming you have your Discord account linked with your Patreon account. If you don't have them linked and you have subscribed on Patreon, shoot me a message through Patreon and I will get you that invite link. That being said, operating costs for this server run about $60 a month, so the more of you that subscribe to the Patreon, the better. And honestly, Patreon is the best place to show me that you actually want me to continue doing this, or that you might consider me doing this full time as a possible reality. And honestly, can I just say that would be crazy if we get to the point where I can do this full time? That being said, I was asked about a couple of games and projects that people want to see come to the channel. Firstly, what is it called here? Famished Hazel's Journey. Sorry, I gotta look at my script sometimes. So, Famished, also known as Hazel's Journey, or Hazel's Quest, depending on who you asked, is a RPG Maker game being made by a person that goes by, I think it's Keter. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. I think it's Keter, like the SCP classification. But they're making this game, and the reason why I haven't brought this game up on the channel before was because previously there was maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours of content, whereas now the game is well over halfway completed from what I'm gathering, and there's still more updates coming out. So I wouldn't mind talking about this one. Another one I've been asked to talk about is Sabrina the Hungry Witch. The main reason I have not talked about this game specifically is because it has been very slow in the development process. Where Hazel is getting an update every single month, we're getting maybe an update every other month out of the creator of that game. That being said, it also has a lot of Easter eggs that you probably wouldn't know about unless you played the previous game in the series, which I also haven't talked about yet. I've also been asked when Skyrim is going to return to the channel. And in case you're new here, I originally started this channel with Skyrim content in mind. In fact, a lot of my older videos and still some of my most viewed videos are Skyrim. And the reason I stopped making Skyrim content is because I have a nasty habit of going, ooh, piece of candy, ooh, piece of candy, ooh, piece of candy, every time I see mods for Skyrim. And it caused me to have a Minecraft, a main Skyrim mod set that, one, wouldn't have been allowed on YouTube even if I wanted it to be, and 2 was so bloated with content packs. In fact, I was surprised that my laptop was even able to run that old mod pack at all. That being said, I have built a much smaller mod set for Skyrim Anniversary Edition to use out the new Anniversary Edition version of Devourment. And honestly, can I just say to everyone in the Skyrim Discord server or Devourment Discord server who's just saying, just use AE, just use AE. So I've used AE and I've messed around with AE version of Devourment and I don't like it. Skyrim Special Edition had so many more add-ons for the Devourment mod, from Devourment approach to unique interactions and dialogues, thanks to all of these other add-ons, to where the refractor for Anniversary Edition just feels bare bones. But you can't even set up the Special Edition anymore, as anytime you ask for help with the Special Edition, all you're told is just go install the Anniversary Edition version instead. So it's very annoying, but I'm probably going to meet with Forgetful Hatter on it. Anyways, guys, back to recording me. So, editing Lunar again, and it seems like recording me forgot to double check that his mic was unmuted before recording the next parts of the video. So let's all point and laugh at recording Lunar because he is a big dum-dum. So you get me giving you what's going on. So essentially, here I'm just saying that I came back from the mines, didn't find any diamonds, but I did find plenty of iron. And when I open my inventory, you can see all the things I have gathered. But I need to actually go and smelt them, so that's what I do. I set up a deep slate furnace and furnace controller, and I get to smelting. There's not really much else to talk about here, so I'm just going to jump ahead to when Dummy here remembered to turn on his mic again. So it would appear that recording Dum Dum never did turn his mic back on. As you can see here, I have an inventory slam full of everything I managed to smelt, my coal, my gold, but I learned that you could combine blocks of chunks of raw copper together, and when you did that, they would smelt 2 blocks of raw copper into 4 blocks of copper, so you essentially doubled your copper. I could have done that with iron, but I completely didn't even think about it. Anyways, the whole point of this next segment is that I decided to go out and find a village that I was going to convert into my main base. So we're going to go and do that. I pack away, stuff. I leave sides. I make sure I grab everything I need. So we're going to sort of jump into just where I get to the village. So recording me has found the village. Still hasn't clocked that his mic isn't on yet, and I'm still going to make fun of him for it. But he did find a very perfect village. In fact, this village is arguably one of the best positioned villages I've ever found in a Minecraft world. And watch Mr. I'm standing here looking at the camera thinking I'm talking to the camera as he opens his map and shows you why this village is so perfect. If you'll look, it is positioned right next to a lukewarm ocean and on a river flowing through the main part of the server. It is a perfect position for a trading port city. Now, I did find a couple of other villages that might have worked, but this one was just too good for me to pass up. The river location, the lukewarm ocean to the left of the village, it's all just perfect for a permanent final base location or massive city that I plan to build. I plan to go with a medieval style where I'm going to need lots of cobblestone, dark oak, some oak wood, some spruce wood, and wool. I'm going for that medieval fantasy style that I was going to do in Shidinti in the last series. But here, I'm going to be doing it in a more, final version. There's going to be blacksmiths, there's going to be create stuff, there's going to be botania stuff. I plan to make this village just this magical industrial hub, and it should be really cool by the time I'm done with it. But I suppose that's where we'll have to leave you for this episode. It's a bit longer, but could have been even longer if Recording Me remembers to check his mic next time. Anyways, everybody, thank you all for tuning in. My name's Lunar. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day.